Red Pitch is about three young boys that come from this inner city London estate, trying to make it as footballers, and their lives are very, very different. Their backgrounds are slightly different, even though they come from this same space. Their circumstances change quite dramatically throughout the play. So these are all the different themes that come out of it. So they all have their own little different pressures, and they all have their ambitions and objectives that they want to achieve. Some of them align and some of them don't. But we get to see them really working it out in a moment, and how that changes and evolves throughout the whole of the piece. We've tried to look at so many different themes. We've tried to look at gentrification, we've tried to look at regeneration, and what the difference is between those two things and how you see it. We've looked at, that adolescent stage of growing up and making those big choices that will change your life forever. There are themes of masculinity, specific black masculinity, and how that develops. So it's a play about friendship, it's a play about football. It's about love, really. I think everything's about love, but this specifically is about love, the love of the era that they grew up in, and the love of each other. I really want people to think about their friendships and their family life, and I guess how these spaces that we hold on to, how much of an impact they have on our lives and our growing up. I would love people to go away and think about the pressure that we put on our 16-year-olds. It's like the pinnacle of their adolescence, where they have to decide every single thing that's going to change their lives from here on out. So this play doesn't always answer all the questions, but it definitely gives people space to think about how we look after our young sports people and our young professionals who go out into the world and have an expectation of something. And the mental health aspect of it really kind of leans on that friendship and how they support each other throughout that process. And I think it's a great example of young people being able to push through and have that resilience. So it's a really beautiful play. It's not just within the black community, it kind of branches throughout, and it feels more global, as football is such a global thing. Everyone should come and see this show. It is for all generations, those that play football, those that don't play football, those that don't care about football, because there are so many themes that are relatable. It's for all those that want to have a good time. Bring your mum, bring your auntie, bring your grandma, bring your sisters, bring your brothers, bring your friends. The little guy down the road who you always see kicking football by himself. Bring them, come and see the show, because the show's really important, and it creates a family here. And because we've only got 3 weeks, we're open on the 7th and we finish on the 30th. So come get your tickets as soon as you can, and get down it. Get you on a touchline.